Today's date is April 18th, 2019. I'm here with my mother at her home. I am here to speak about miracles, not only in my life, but my family as well, to include this woman. This woman is written in books at Yale, New Haven, Connecticut. Dr. Lefterati's her surgeon. He operated on her for not one aneurysm, but 3. I would like her to share a story, to give other people hope, to keep the faith, never give up on prayer, because she is a walking miracle, and I would like her to share a story if she wouldn't mind. Mom, do you mind speaking? Thank you.
Okay, 2009, I went to the doctor's, my family doctor, and he said to me, Mrs. Tybosh, you're going to have to see another doctor because your heart is beating 150 beats a minute. And I said, okay. And I went to Dr. Shriver, the heart doctor in Wesley, and he ordered a CAT scan to be done on me. And he ordered me to see Dr.
Lefterati's
in New Haven. So when I went, he also did a CAT scan, and he told me, he called me up and said, I would like to make an appointment with you. And I went to New Haven, and he said that I had 3 aorta aneurysms. One was 5.8, which was an aorta, a descending aorta in the front, and also had a descending aorta, which was in the back. Also had one between my stomach and spine, and he said that the first one was 5.8, the second one was 4.8, and the other one between my stomach and spine was 3.4. He said maybe you won't have to have that operated on, but we're not sure. Okay, I went to him in June or July, 1969. 2009, and then he made the arrangements in January for me to be operated on. So I went to the hospital in January.
Yale, New Haven, Connecticut, correct?
Yale, New Haven, right.
Yeah.
And he did the first operation. He told me it would be a 6-hour operation. Okay, after that, the doctor told me I'd be moved to the intensive care unit for 5 days. I didn't come to till about the second day. I was out the first day. And I was in the hospital 5 days, and then they had me in a nursing home for a couple weeks. This was the first operation. The second operation, I went in February, which was 2010. And this was like a month apart from the first operation. The doctor told me it was a 6-hour operation, and then I'd be in intensive care unit for 5 days. And after that operation, I went to a nursing home for 3 weeks. I was in a nursing home. Okay, after the second operation, I had actually died, and I saw heaven. I'm telling you, I saw the bright light, and I saw a child. I had a miscarriage. I saw her. I saw my 2 grandchildren. My daughter had miscarriages. I saw them. I came back and told her about it, and they looked at me and they said, Grandma, we don't need you. And my daughter said, Mom, we don't need you. Go back.
Your daughter, you mean your daughter's children?
Yeah, but I also had a miscarriage.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
I saw my daughter.
Right. My sister, I'm sorry.
And they all said to me, we don't need you. Go back. So I came back. But I do believe in God. And I had to go in for the 3rd surgery. And I said, I know there's a God. He'll help me through this one too. And that was in June 2011. And saw Dr. E again. And he looked at me and he said, Betty, you're going to go through the same thing, another 6-hour operation. At the time, my aneurysm this time was 6.8, and the reason it was 6.8 because he had replaced half my aorta, my 2 aneurysms, and the blood was pumping through the veins like real fast. So this is why that aneurysm went from 3.4 to 6.8.
So quickly,
And
right?
right, and you know there's a God, because usually an aneurysm can only go to 5.8, and that's at a danger point where it can bust. When Dr. E did the surgery on me for the 6.8, he took the aneurysm out and it busted in his hand. That's how close I was to death.
Didn't you have a stomach surgeon as well? They operated.
Yes. They had my
With
heart
him.
out. They had my stomach out. They took my ribs. One rib he had to break to get to the aorta aneurysm. Right now, I'm living with 3/4 of a aorta, which is made out of polyester.
Man-made material. Yeah.
It's like a homemade material
Yes.
with wires like going through it. It's like a little.
So, do you consider yourself a walking miracle, Mother?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that God saved you?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe by the power of prayer and Jesus wanted you to live
Yep.
so you could share with other people
My
what?
daughter said to me before I went in the operating room, because I was going to say goodbye to him. They said, "No, you're not going to die. We're going to pray for you." All my kids prayed for me. And so with their prayers and friends I had and other relatives
In their prayers.
helped me out, and I'm alive today. I'm 79 years
And
old.
didn't you decide to use your operation for research?
Right, I did. And I helped other people by doing this because
And aren't you in the book of miracles?
I'm in a research book. In other words, they filmed it, took pictures, and this way, if they have a class of young doctors becoming doctors to do aorta aneurysms, they will show this film to them.
But what have you learned about it? Have you learned that?
They wanted me to see the pictures and stuff, and I told them, no, that's okay. I didn't want to really see it.
Seeing you are a miracle, do you think and believe that there is a God and never to give up,
Right,
to always have hope,
right.
keep the faith and believe?
Otherwise, I would have died at 69 years old.
Wow. Well, we thank you, Ma, for sharing your testimony. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.